Man, training is in order in all areas and in all avenues of life and in all levels and ages of life. Man, training is in order. I'm telling you, we have gotten we have accepted. There's this huge acceptance in society, these silent acceptance of accepting less of a man. I put myself first. I myself have even fell victim to this and really thought that this was who I was supposed to be. And this is what I accepted. The world had beat me down. It was the world who did it. The world. Or lack of a lack of a father. I know there's many of you watching that have had lack of a father or not a full connection with your father. That still does not give us the rhyme or reason to accept less of us as a man. You have to figure this out on your own. Ain't no one gonna. It's like you came out of the womb, they dropped you in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you're gonna just sit there and just fucking roll around and crawl because you can't fucking get up and move. Get the fuck up, crawl, walk, run, fucking forge forward, fight. You can't cower down. If you're a soldier in the field and they throw you out there, you're going to learn how to fucking murder and survive. It's you or them. You can't accept the fact that I have less than a father, less than, less than this and that. And then this other thing that just irks me. This what bothers me. And I put myself first. Because, and I was so passionate about this. I really want you to hear me right now. I did this to myself too. And I figured this all out. And I want you young men to hear me on this one. This is so important. We get ourselves wrapped up in feeling as if though our value and our worth to outwardly express to social media and others and friends and coworkers and social media, that we value ourselves through our mate, through our woman, or vice versa. The woman values herself through her man because they feel as though this is my trophy. Look at us, we're doing great, we're doing this, we're this and that. You could be an amazing human being without anybody, single. And out there, that's what I was doing when I started figuring it out. I'm like, man, you don't really have to have somebody. But then I'm not advocating being alone. There's a lot of people who say, you got to be alone, you got to do this. Yeah, there is a point in your life where you have to be alone because you're too much of a bitch and you need to beat yourself first. Because if you don't beat yourself, you're going to go beating other people and take it out on yourself because you're so weak. But there's a point to that. But what I'm saying is that once we figured out that you cannot value yourself through your mate and be like, this is my trophy. You're not realizing that you're doing that sometimes. There's these young men, he's not realizing that you're doing that. You're parading around this girl or this guy, and they're not even looking at you. They're not even looking up to you that much. They're not seeing the huge amount of value that you have and you possess within yourself. They see the value in them. Now, it's so much wasting time of trying to date this person and date, and people get caught up into this dating, and I want to go date and see this other person. Or why can't I keep a person? Why I'm having so much difficulty? I want to love somebody. I did this too. I completely understand. It's because you're not creating value within yourself. I know I don't look like a fucking, a barbarian soldier, but I'll fucking survive if this fucking world ends tonight. Tomorrow, I'll fucking be the last one fucking standing on any day. I swear to God, you know what? I love so hard because I will fucking fight so hard. And I really want you to understand your space in these two spaces. You need to be ready for the end of the world. But you need to be ready and accepting of love and beauty when you see it. That's a man. That's a man. And know how and when to use both. And when to and that's within you and centered within you. I'm being passionate to you right now. I'm getting excited. I'm in the confines of my own space right now, and I'm sending this message out to you, and I'm getting excited, and you see me getting loud and everything like that. But what I do is I practice peace. I practice it. Why do you practice it? Every day of my life, I will continue to practice it. I will never stop practicing peace. And I do it everywhere, at every moment I can. When I wake up in the morning, I do it. The first thing in the morning, I do it. I think of the most beautiful thoughts in the world. Who is loving? I love myself. Thank you for my breath. Thank you for my hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so inwardly love myself. I have so much love cultivated in me. I freely give it away. When I see, I love you, man. I love you. I love you. I tell my boss, I love you, brother. I tell my boss that. I tell the old friend I haven't seen for like almost 6-7 months. Oh man, I love you, man. I love everything. I love that. You know, I see a stranger and they see wearing something. Oh man, I love that hat. That looks awesome. I love outwardly so much. And my girl says to me one time, she understands now, but she says to me, well, why are you always saying I love you like that? And some people will tell me, and I've been told this before, you say you love things too much. I love because I know love, because I love myself so much. And I can only love you and other things in life. The tree, that hat, that beautiful dress that little girl's wearing, you know, that guy's jacket, you know, I love the sun is shining. I love things so much that, you know, and that's because of how much I have within me. And so you need to have that amount of love, but then you also need to be prepared. And when you have that much love for yourself, and when you really, really care for yourself, I mean, care for yourself, guys. And you won't get, you young men, you may not get to this point, but I need you to do this now. If you're 18, 20, 30, I need you to do this now at these ages. You need to start caring for your body, caring for your thought process. How are you feeling at this particular moment? And you need to stop that. And you need to, this is not right. I don't feel this way. You need to tell yourself that. You need to verbalize it to yourself in your own private space. God, that fucking pisses me off. I'm pissed off right now. Oh man, that's not the way I can't feel like this right now. I got to change this. I need to change this feeling. This is not good right now. And you need to, that's the shaping of you. That's the shaping of a good man. You need to do the work and you need to do the practice. You need to stop that feeling that you're having. You need to shape that. Why? Why do you need to shape that? Why do you need to do that type of practice? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm still sick. Why do you need to do that? Because you need to shape yourself. Because if you don't, there's correctional facilities that will shape you for you. There's hospitals that will shape you for you. There's medication that will shape you. And there is a very covert, tactical, manipulating woman that will be ready to shape you. And you know when she shapes you to where she wants you to be, she's gonna beep, kick you over to family courts and the courthouse. And they're going to shape you too. And they're going to shape your finances for the rest of your life. You'll be shaped. So if you want all those things to be shaping you and shaping and forming the man that you are, as you see these men be presenting themselves on the 10 o'clock news or midday news at these schools and these corner liquor stores and these homes and all this catastrophic events happening because men didn't do the shaping within themselves. and these shots and these murders and these horrible things happening because these men did not do the shaping in themselves. You need to shape yourself in the confines of your private space. I can't say this I can't say this enough. Stop putting the woman as the trophy that you have. You are the trophy. You are the trophy. You need to polish your trophy. It needs to be strong and tall and long, and it needs to be loving and beautiful and kind. That's you. Represent the best of you, brother. I'll talk to you soon.